Go to my channel just to make sure people can hear me. Hello. Yep. Okie dokie. Alright. Well, just gonna throw this out here. If you don't know what this game is, it's a base building game. It's a fun little game that I've already put in, like, I don't know, 60, 70 hours in. I already have a game. Okay, 50 hours. 50 hours in. But I'm going to make one just for the stream. The only thing I'm changing is I'm putting on infinite ore, which doesn't really matter if you are doing like the story mode and stuff or non, because, well, I've already done most of the story, but other people always get. Okay, but everything else is default. The only thing I've put on is the infinite ore. All we do, reset all, click infinite ore, go back. One setting active. Darn. I guess I'm doing standard because I'm missing 3 trophies and I don't know exactly. So I'll just go ahead and do a standard game. It doesn't really bother me none. But that's kind of sad because the only thing I don't like about that is because eventually I'll have to move the drills and stuff. There's more than enough ore to beat the game and stuff. It's just I wanted to be able to not have to worry about any type of thing. I mean, I can always come back and do things and play again, but yeah.
Warning. Structural integrity failing. Emergency resuscitation of all personnel initiated. Exit this facility and report to Production Terminal Lima.
Alright.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I've already went through all of
Your
this
suit can't
before.
transmit voice or ID signal, but my sensors are indicating you're out there. First things first, check in at that production terminal. I need a second set of eyes on how badly damaged it is. This terminal is cooked. Mining drills were the only buildable tech I could recover. Try crafting a few with materials from some of the chests around here.
Get me a couple of drills. Set down.
Task inbound. Mining drill. Must be built at an ore vein and fueled with plant matter.
Yep, I already know how it's done. Okay, go over and get my iron. I'm collecting plants. The early game is kind of slow, but it gets pretty chaotic once you start unlocking everything. You really want to grab stuff. Okay, take it. That's 5. Oh, I need 10. Okay. Go ahead and throw down a couple more because why not? You can also manually mine it, but you damage it, and I really don't recommend that. Go and get one each. This stuff starts so slow. Collect all of those plants you can where you see them. You'll thank me down the line for doing that if you ever do play the game. When you're in here, you go all the way to the top and hit repair.
Good work getting that ore plugged into the terminal, Groundbreaker. If you weren't on my crew, you should have been.
Craft me the
For the next phase of
scanner.
repairs, you're gonna need a scanner. The tech for it unlocked automatically when you fix this thing, so open up your crafting menu and build one.
Task inbound. Scanner. Scan machine fragments to restore tech tree access.
Yep.
Warning. Research cores required for activation of new technologies. Refer to tech tree for current core manifest. Upgrade module scanned. Additional tech tiers or cores may be required.
Focus, Groundbreaker. Focus. Embrace the opposite of whatever this is.
Never actually went back in there to look and see if there was any
Your mining
scannables.
drills won't be able to get you everything you need to build the rest of those research cores. Situations like these are why we always left chests with backup components kicking around.
Already grabbed them. think I can go in there until I get the signal to do so. Yeah, I thought so.
Breaker, you've got a problem. Your research core count just flipped into negative digits. Open up your tech tree to see what I mean. You won't be able to activate new tech until you place enough cores to climb out of that hole. I'd suggest you start climbing.
Research cores constructed. Smelter technology available for activation in tech tree. Technology activated. Proceed with construction of smelter. Task inbound. Smelter. Supply with ore to produce ingots. Requires plant matter for fuel.
These were training and information terminals, Breaker. Scan them and then open up your databank to take a closer look at anything that hasn't been scrambled or lost.
Terminal upgraded. Basic automation schematics available.
online. Inspect the radio console right next to the screen. It'll start beeping and blinking in 3, 2, 1.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Life sign.
Access to all local facilities should be restored, including the one I've been stuck in this entire time. I've set an unlock code to the door. I've got some tech you're gonna like, and I know you wouldn't dream of leaving without me anyways. Sending that signal was more complicated than you think. I don't know why, but these computers feel like second nature now. Sort of the opposite of what I remember being like. I'd be the one to get you out of a situation like this, instead of the other way around. But I'm not giving up. That's how I know it's still me in here. You'll see.
That is one of the first secrets in the game.
Casualties detected.
What? You've never seen someone stuck inside an alien cube next to their own dead body before? Whatever I was trying to do here, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it didn't work out. Hopefully, it was worth a shot. Let's go.
And here's one of the components I left. Had to hunt down for like 4 hours. And just genuinely was all just
Scan the fragments in that cage by the stairs before we go. We'll need that tech to get out of the sector.
right there. I did not know this was scannable at the time. But that right there is dual speed 2, which is very, very useful. Oh yeah, and this one here. Which is pack size 2. Yay, I can carry more stuff. After I have it unlocked.
Local signal deciphered. Sector headquarters. Report to production terminal radio for triangulation.
Sounds like the terminal is fully rebooted. Check the radio console again and see if the beacon it adds to your HUD gives us a clear path home.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Production terminal Victor.
This is the time to activate the mole in your tech tree and build one. We won't be able to cut through to the freight elevator that goes to Sector Victor without it.
Task inbound. Mole. Manipulates terrain for traversal and composition of industrial construction sites. Bulletin. This mole is not authorized to destroy resources, critical infrastructure, or protected environmental areas.
The space above this freight elevator has caved in completely, but these things were built to dig themselves out of situations like this. They just need a little help. Craft some excavator bits and feed them into the ports on the elevator to clear a pathway. Sector Victor should be right on top of us.
Freight elevator initialized. Dedicated excavation ports available at front of structure. Flex ports available on sides and rear of structure. Proceed with excavation to access obstructed levels. Task inbound. Inserter. Use inserters to transfer items between machines and conveyor belts.
Little tip, tell you in Block Flatten, you can literally just use this to get rid of some of the grass, just do some purifying. There's actually a very large iron mine just this way. Straight either way, really. But I'm gonna mine this way. This is the way I did it last time, too. Yeah, straight now. Another tip I can give you, if you get stuck, the respawn feature just teleports you to the elevator. Very useful when you dig yourself into a hole or you dig yourself out of a hole. Want to get out of a hole. I went too high. Now I'm too low. Too low and to the up and left. Yeah. I also did this to show you that it is, like, right here, there's a huge iron ore that will help you also. It's a little far away, but it helps you get going after you do. Need just enough to get started, relatively speaking. Because you get so much plant mass down the line, it's crazy. Oh yeah, get this conversation done.
Warning. Impenetrable material detected. Origin unknown.
If you can manage to get through Great Stone, you'll have done what no amount of drilling, explosives, or human ingenuity was ever able to accomplish. Even looking at it gives me a small headache. Probably from a million hazy memories of trying to punch through it. Trust me on this one. Turn around and walk away. It wasn't meant to be.
I kind of want to maybe possibly get this on Steam one day and get it rolled back to the open world bit. Kind of wish they made that for here too, but where you could roll back to earlier versions of the game. Because I didn't know about this game's existence until it got launched to PlayStation, which I'm currently playing it on. But apparently, in version 1, like 0.5, like just literally 0.5, is open world or something, which would explain why the monorails, which is something in just a little bit, always seemed like they had a better prevalence to them than what they did. Because the maps aren't too big, but not big enough I ever had to use them. I was just running belts everywhere. But if it was more open world, yeah, I could completely understand of using them. They're not that expensive either. Time to go back. My hole is here. Yep, I gotta work on getting more of those. Surely don't take too long. Won't be needing the diesel stuff. Build me a lot of those and just cap those. Collect these, collect my copper, go down here and actually pick it up. Those will last so long. That there's enough fuel to probably last till I about get to the next floor easily. These cook so slow early on. The beginning again is kind of slow, but here's a pro tip too. You can change conveyor belts, both the rotations and the type of what they are with R1 to rotate, what they are with L1. You could do the same thing with these to rotate, taking them in and taking them out. And you can also press R3 to see what things are, such as R and the direction that they're taking things or putting things. Yeah, they're going to completely swamp it. I'm just trying to give it a little bit of automation, so I don't have to fiddle with it too much. Oh, and the mass deconstruct and reconstruct, if you hit erase mode, and you can erase things like this now. And for gathering, you can do this and gather things, like right off belts, or out of items like this. And then there you go. Now I got the iron. I don't really. Yeah. Now here comes the annoying part, because I gotta get the copper up here. Trust me, it's a little bit better just dragging it up there than it is. Making a whole nother factory just for it down here. Because I'll just be coming down here not too long, and then be updating everything. Did I scan the red mushroom? No, I did not. When you're building like that, you tap R1 to do this, and after you unlock the other stuff, you can hit L1. I'll show you that one later, though. A lot of the building mechanics in this game comes after you start unlocking stuff. First thing to do is to get like 8. You want like 1 to 1, or like actually like 1 to like 2 ratio going here. You're still gonna need a lot of fuel though. Sorry, I paused kind of for a minute because I was getting me a drink of liquids. And also got asked to do something for a split second. Good thing about this game is you can literally just like go straight up AFK and not worry about being super stressed. I can make that so much better. You know what, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll put it right here. There we go. Now that one's done. Now all I have to do is branch you off. And there's me more iron. Once you get to where you can automate a lot of the basic stuff, the game goes so much smoother and faster. I plan on getting 4 copper and 4 iron before I even worry about going to the next zone cooking. How many inserters do I have left? Enough. Red ones I can't use until I start getting power, which I'm not really worried about yet because this is so inefficient early on. I know I have no automated on the fuel to some extent yet. Their fill will be fine. These things are already catching up a little bit. Not a lot though. Whoops. There we go. And now to make a branch right here, going to each of those, which will automate my fuel to them. the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to be able to provide them fuel just by like going to the one item, because these will be here for a while, but not long enough about making like a super mass production like I did last time. I'm actually thinking about posting this on Discord because I had a whole experience with that this morning. Posting this, maybe getting some traction, seeing if people want to leave some comments, likes, comments, maybe some suggestions for like challenges where I can only use the low tier stuff to beat the game, or like no red or stuff like that. That actually would be brutal. I didn't even know I could scan those. I've tried to scan them multiple times before and never could. Weird. Should I go up here? Nope. Okay, this should have a fair bit. Okay, that's a fair bit. Let's start by crafting me up a bunch of those. Come over here and get those crafting. Because I should be able to get enough to where I can go ahead and open up the next floor, but not have to go down. And continue grabbing these. Playing this for 50 hours and just to make it as far as I have. I love this game. It's too bad Sony's taking the L on it. Alright. This right here is why I wanted to kind of get it to where I could go ahead and start sending them. I could just do this too and speed up how much I can send out at once. Because the iron is actually already catching up to the drills to some extent. These ones are still loading up a little bit, but they're slowly catching up, seeing how these ones are apparently not you. Oh, you're backwards. Okay. Well, that explains that one. Any of these ones backwards? Nope. But I also gotta make more hands now and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in and let it start depositing them and working on that new level. Right, this where you can see how far you gotta go. I needed a total of 7 more. I think I made 8. Yeah. So I should have the next 4 unlocked now. These things need fuel. Oh yeah, a large amount of it's being diverted right now. This will build up. These things won't fill themselves to the brim. Only to a couple, and then it'll get all the way over here. And then it'll be like, here's this fuel. It'll work its way over. There it goes. Starting to get full. I'll have to do the same thing with the copper, but I'm gonna let these go
Excavation
just
complete.
for a little bit.
Elevation to production terminal Victor restored.
Right. I'm going to just build all of those. Because I have to get a lot of them over here. That way I can get this bit done. Crank generator, crank connect. There's one thing I'd 100% recommend getting immediately after you get those. planter. That's something that's ridiculously important. Oh. Once I get my threshers and stuff, I will be able to advance right here. This is what I need. And then I'll be able to do a lot of stuff with just that alone. You can clear your queue by double tapping square. Like so, and then you hit clear. You know. Go ahead and get these automated so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, they are now automated to get me some fully cooked agates onto the next floor. Dude, going so fast compared to how I was. Create new save game. Load game. 55 minutes, 1 hour. To go to Victor. Where you will be doing literally most of your game.
At the time, it seemed like the best thing to do was focus on work and not get caught up in thinking about anything else. I've tried to stay sharp for both of us, but now that we're almost back to the main line, I'll admit it. I was terrified. It'll be good to see some friendly faces. And a few thousand people nights. I'm sure you've got people there too.
I'll explain how the drill bit that these right here cut. Oh, hey, the filters. I forgot about them being here. I strongly advise going around and gathering all those.
I don't understand. A factory the size of a city is supposed to be here. It was right here. I know it was. Where is everybody?
Not worried about the lights a second. There's copper right here, which is so useful. And then there's iron down here. Just through that wall though. I don't want to have to dig yet. Okay, it was either that tree or this tree that just can't freaking delete. Okay, probably not that one. But there's one of those big trees around here. And one of the people on the Discord, the devs, or Discord mods, gave me the how-to. You just take the pick, and you just keep beating it, and eventually it'll be destroyed. Yay, it works. Barely audible thud. Yeah, that's all. You can hear like a heartbeat. Yay. So nice that that actually works. Iron. So that's all these things back here. Like I said, you're gonna need a lot of these. If you press to like complete the game, you still gonna need a fair amount, but nowhere near what I'm collecting. I'm going to not just press to beat the game. I'm gonna take my time and enjoy it. Oh, by the way, green dots like that on the map, like you see. I completely forgot to explain this last time, but there's a chest buried right here. There it is.
Is everything all right, Breaker? I know the disappearance of our entire operation and everybody we worked with is, not good, but panic is not a luxury we can afford right now. You might be the only person in the expedition with 2 feet left, so put one in front of the other and check in at PT Victor. You can do this.
These are also very good at plant fiber. They're so compact, you can spam X and get thousands of it super quick. Careful though, you do have a weight/inventory limit. So, there is that. But they're very good at getting plant matter, which will become very useful, like always. I try to save those. They're pretty. Come up here, talk to this, it'll make a request. Yep, 2 and 2.
This terminal is trying to reach out to 100 facilities that might not exist anymore. If we can repair it, we might be able to decipher where those facilities are located. And if we can keep that elevator moving, we might be able to save the crew. Take a look around and see if you can find anything to accelerate your excavator bit production. Doing that and fixing this PT are your only priorities right now.
Yep, I know what you want me to do. You want me to get to where I can start production of assemblers. Now I can craft assemblers. I will craft a couple assemblers. Actually, let me go and craft 3 because you require 2.
Terminal upgraded. New technologies and recommended tasks available.
Copper
We'll
up at
need
the
to
top
make
of the
Kindle
waterfall.
stems for this next PT goal breaker. And that means building planters and threshers
Limestone
with
and
electricity from
iron.
current generators to support them. Planters grow kindlevine, and threshers turn them into stems. You can also thresh those stems a second time to make fiber that your assemblers can turn into frames. Finally, don't get overwhelmed. If you build the machines, interact with them, and keep experimenting with new unlocks on the tech tree, good things will happen. Half the fun is figuring it out.
Local signal deciphered. Ingress HA1976. Report to production terminal Victor for triangulation.
Yep, but I'm not worried about it this second because I'm going down the river already. I need to scan these big blue ones. Okay, I don't. There's also a chest over here I'm gonna get. Mostly for the floors, but if you can go right through this wall, yeah, you get 2 iron. with some stuff I recommend doing. See, yep, but just straight down at an angle.
No protection zones out here with these ruined facilities, Breaker. You can scan everything, you can take everything.
Which reminds me to go back to the first zone, go to that one spot and collect the material there. Not too worried about setting it up, but I can go there and get the stuff. But here's another good iron bit. I just do this. Make things easier.
More than help you get around, Breaker. You can also configure the ports on it to move goods between floors. Try bringing some iron and copper up from Lima to
Yeah, I didn't know all about it.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Beware of current.
I ain't popping up the menu on that one yet because I don't have the other ones unlocked. There's a chest underneath the waterfall. There's one up behind it. Okay, go back to the elevator for now. Because it wants me to start building all the crazy stuffs and start getting up there. I'm only going to automate a few things. And it's not things I desperately need.
Task inbound. Colosite platforms. Construct to conduct electricity between crank generators and machines. Task inbound. Crank generator. Place on platform and activate with manual or automated rotation to produce electricity. Connect platforms to elevator for transfer of energy between floors. Task inbound. Assembler. Power with electricity to produce items with doubled output.
Yep.
In other words, even though you can handcraft whatever you want, assemblers will double the production of anything your portable tool makes.
Let that handcraft some of those.
Assemblers, but nobody could ever build another you.
That way this continues on to the next floor. And I can continue to where it wants me to get to power. See, last time I started making like huge factories and all other kinds of stuff. I think I'm gonna mellow out on this one just a little bit until I get up to Hydra at least. Let's see. I need more purple things too. Gotta make me another assembly. And start expanding here a little bit. How many of those do I need for a very specific thing? 3. And I'll be getting these to be assembled too soon enough. Iron is now falling behind. Copper will still take some time. But that's why I didn't want to go crazy. It's like 1-to-1 ratio. Actually slightly more than 1-to-1 ratio, like 1.1 to like 2 ratio. All I can see. Okay, you smelt 10 a minute. Make 10 a minute. You smelt 4 out, 15 in. So these 4 power 2.5 of these. 30, 45, 40. Okay, so yeah, 2.5 roughly. 45, 5 extra on this. So the 4th one ain't necessary, but I'm gonna be putting down another drill or 2, so. Also, anything that's this extra overflow will literally just wind up just staying there. Same with these. 15, then 10 a minute. They have a lot of backup too, since I was unable to set there with them in the beginning.
Local signal deciphered. Ingress RH1979. Report to production terminal radio for triangulation.
Yep, gotta go here, go over, talk to it, teleport around, it'll tell me Hydra. See, right here's where I had my base. You make a huge base here, and this right here is pretty much where I guarantee you everyone starts their first major base on.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Exceptional dimensions.
Oh, I don't know if the developers knew about this or not, but you see how this walls like these, right? You kind of can't do much with them. Except like right here, right? You see how this is like kind of sloped? But then you get up to this wall and it's more vertical. Yeah, I found out a very odd thing is, see how vertical this wall is? Yeah, you can just go straight up it. Yeah, and then I'm up here by the elevator top. It really doesn't make sense. Oh, and to get some good biomass in some of these, you can see like mushrooms all over the walls. Yeah, like this. Just start grabbing those. Oh, if you fall out of bounds, that happens. You just teleport back to the elevator. So good. Like so many other games, like, nope, you die, you lost progress. Oh, let's just take you back to the elevator. As you see, I literally just fell to the ground here for just no reason. It happens. Like I said, I haven't been able to get stuck yet, and it just teleports you back. Oh,
Excavation complete.
chest.
Elevation to storage level restored.
Right over there and down. Oh yeah, that one is coolant. And there's one down here apparently I didn't get. That is storage. You'll ask me to get power. I'm going to delete those so they don't pop up on the map and confuse you. Okay. Forward and down, which way is closer? Definitely over there. But well, let's do this. Now it's lower, yes, a little bit. Whoops, one right below it. Okay, it's here. No, it's below me. Standing on it,
Full
wow.
temperature calibrated. Auto injection of coolant standing by.
Yep, I can mine 200 times, I think. How many times do I have? 50, yeah, 50 times so I can mine for free. Did I? Yeah. Yeah, yes, that's why you're still drilling. Yep, but you get exponentially deeper and harder to get. Go here, should give me purples, which will speed me up to Hydra. Right, here's where I'm gonna be making some of my base. Wrong thing.
Shiverthorn breaks down the same way Kindlevine does, Breaker. And you've put enough work into Victor that you should have the tech to plant and thresh these too.
I didn't put any work into Victor yet. Oh no.
These crank generators are toast. Try scanning both fragments, then rebuilding and activating one of them on this power floor. That door should pop right up.
Door unpowered and secured. Local signal deciphered. Ingress AS2013.
Yep.
Report to
Go
production
in there in a
terminal
minute.
radio for triangulation.
I'm going over here.
Power restored.
Keep an eye on your Echo Sketch map, Breaker. Some walls are more interesting to cut through than others.
I know all about it.
Hey, a battery pack. Sorry, an accumulator substation. I'll try to go easier on the recon slang. It might help you guess at what those signal names are short codes for. Accumulators won't matter for a while, but get in the habit of scanning anything and everything you find in places like these. It can only help. Not sure if you noticed this, but you can rotate and zoom the Echo Sketch map too. Give it a little spin. Give it a little zerr.
I love how they said that. That's so funny. And the rest of those, you just... Also, you could take the floor here, which it's kind of buggy. But I do recommend taking at least some of it. Turning off the music so I can stream. I never really noticed how kind of god awful that sound is. Wom, wom. I don't know, last time this was difficult because it wasn't letting me get them right, but this time it seemed to work a lot smoother. I wonder what that's about. And then this is chest. Apparently I can't erase it, that kind of sucks.
If anyone else is still around, they wouldn't be here. These places were pretty much built and left alone.
I normally don't try to make
This
my
sector
base
was a dream
nice.
for hydroelectric power. It isn't surprising that we took accumulator construction seriously down here. I faintly remember power sources in other sectors that were even stronger, but they also tended to do things like explode, set things on fire, create giant clouds of poison. You get the drift. You can't go wrong with a good old-fashioned river.
I get it, so that's why it only tends to give you hydropower, because it wants you to be, like, non-poisonous to the planet. But that's this whole little section here. Now I can go down the river and collect the blue things. And my game's bugging out, so I'm going to do a quick little save. Whenever you bug out and you can't seem to pick up things, every now and then I just simply reload the game. It loads so quick, but it is kind of a nuisance, but sometimes it happens. Something with the interface, I guess. Nope. Okay. I know what's going on. There we go. Okay. What's going on now is my interface is wigging out. Yeah, I'm not going down here yet, but there is stuff down there. I'm just looking for the blue plants so I can... start farming them. I don't think I scanned the... Did I? Shift horns. Did I scan the grab? I did. Okay, the candle lines I did. Okay, let's do that. Get all these marked off. What did I miss? Oh, the accumulator. There you go. Yeah, so you just look at it, you hit the down, and it will just get whatever you missed. Okay. I need more purples. I'm gonna have to, when I get back, start making those automatically. Because you need a lot of them. Also, just like in any game, sometimes it's best to save and reload. It just helps curate some of the small things. There's a chest here. Right here. Nope, that's way below me. I'll come back for those chests when I get a bigger driller. Oh, I forgot to scan those, and I've seen some just now. Nope, apparently I got them. I think after I play through a fair amount of the story and at least get all the trophies so I know I have them all, go over to a custom game with infinite ore. Kind of makes me sad that I don't think I'll ever get to play the open world version of this game. Really wish the cells would pick up for them so that they could support it more than what they have. If anything, this is one of those indie games. It's like a super small indie team that kind of deserves some of it. Okay. Now that is... No, there's a few more over here. You only grab all of these you can, because there's one thing I noticed in this game. You can't get more seeds. They're a finite amount. and you're gonna need a lot of them. Okay, come in here and I'll take that back.
Jackpot. A warehouse. I knew that gigantic door was a good sign. Scan this place for some basic electrical machines, especially those planters and threshers on the racks. And pick up anything else you can find.
Monorail. See, this is where you get them at. You get them so early on that I always just kind of thought they were just an alternate thing, you know, just to let you. But after being on the Discord, I realized this was an open world game. Really makes me sad I won't be able to get to play it. If they do push any updates, I would love to just see an open world version of this game. I wish I could also run in here. Yeah, grab yourself some containers.
Lots of good tech fragments here, but I doubt we'll find anyone to rescue. People would take what they needed and get back out there.
Teaching you the basic of filtration and storage here, I guess. There's a chest hiding over here you can get after you scan these. Go to that door. It'll be like, oh no, you can't open it yet. You require this resource that you don't have yet. I don't have hover pack yet either. Maybe like 2 of those. I can make one, which is really nice. There's also another chest over here. The hidden room. Ooh, MK2 belts. Those are beautiful. Forgot about that one. Come over here so I can get the door. Yep, advanced processing units.
Supply facility access door with self-repair materials.
Look through the window, Breaker. I can literally see the mining charge tech fragment on that table. What kind of miserable bureaucrat puts high explosives behind a securely locked door? You think we would be here if we didn't know what we were doing? I want you to fix that door as soon as possible. I want you to blow things up. Those stairs conduct power the same way floors do, Breaker. Might not sound like high technology, but it was.
Why can't I jump right there? So weird. It ain't letting me jump. That works. It's not letting me go up right here. Oh, shit. Now I can jump normal. This is so weird. Still not going down there just yet. All that's down there is some iron in a chest. Then way down there, but that's the elevator room. Getting back ain't hard, it's just I don't want to go down there yet. I mean, I can. Did I do that? I don't think I did.
If everything else is right where we left it, my camp might as well be too. If you were part of my crew, you'd probably recognize this place. Procedure was to take a portable habitat module into the field. That wasn't for us.
Guess
So
I
we
did
rigged
do
an
this.
assembler to make all this instead. We did everything our own
I
way.
don't know how.
Whatever they needed for the expedition, we found. People leave you alone when you get results. Those were good times. At some point, something else started to matter. That part is all about. I know we were supposed to come home.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and do bunny hop down there. Just long enough to get this treasure chest. That's sitting right over here behind this iron. Hmm?
Warning. Yune has anti-gravitational weight limit exceeded.
Your suit can only hold so much in a weightless state without slowing you down, Breaker. Get to a container and offload a few things as soon as possible.
Oh. But what is this giant dot right here? Oh, it's a pillar of iron. Okay. That's alright. It's because all the plant mass on me. You know, scanning shit, so I got a whole lot of stuff. I'm not worried about moving slow for a few minutes. Just currently running around collecting those for a minute before I about to teleport back because I'm about to be like, I think that's it down here. That's probably one or two I'm missing, I guarantee it. But I can double check down the line if I want to, really. I love being able to just do that. Go to here, get my next quest, which will be to go to Hydro. Also see what they want here. Is they're gonna want more items. I haven't finished even upgrading these to my 50-hour playthrough. And yes, I almost have platinum. Ding, ding, ding.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD.
No, that's
Mind
just
the voltage.
mind the voltage. I don't know why it wants me to go back. Oh yeah. Okay, you should still be able to use those. Yep. And I have some purple bits you can take too, which will be 30 meters taken off. Which should help. I don't need all of those for now. Don't need all this limestone either right now. I won't worry about making a base, a good, huge, decent sized base anyway, for like stuff until I get to Hydra, to where I unlock water mills. Yep. Need to go down this now and up here. Plant matter. Ability, craft or assemble plant matter fibers from the plant fibers, which you could turn these into those. But that, I don't know. Well, it'd be a good way to. Takes 12. You think Kingling stems. Then you can just craft them so it takes 16. So 12 to 16. How many does that craft though? Gotta make a few more of those. And with that I can just do this.
Warning. Assembler requires electrical power.
Yep.
Build.
I know.
Place and activate crank generator on a connected power surface to proceed.
And that should be enough for a whole nother one. On you for now, I want to make. Let's go ahead and just make a crap ton of copper wire with you. Yep, I know you want me to build threshers. You take 5, 5, and 5. That's a fair amount. I can go ahead and craft it. Yeah, I know. I know all about it. Come on, go over. Making purple ones take a little bit more. I don't think I can craft them yet. I'll have to. I think it was under. Here it is. 15. I need mining drills to be crafted. Plant frames. So much stuff keeps going up. But that's fine. Want those? Let me craft. That's my power holding. Fair amount. Mechanical bits. That will be good. This
Task inbound.
filter.
Filter inserters. Must be configured to transfer materials and products of a selected type. Electrical power required.
Filter inserters will do a lot to help you manage your elevator inventories, as well as machines that produce multiple output types. You might not want to have different things spitting out to the same line or getting pulled into the same ports. Try interacting with the filter inserter to tell it exactly what you want it to move.
Go ahead and get some more copper. Copper's finally caught up. You're not getting any fuel. Why? Huh? Why aren't you working? I don't get it. Okay. That's that. Everything should be getting a good amount of power. That should give me enough fuel to last for a good while. I don't want those or that, really. Yes, game, I know exactly what you want me to be doing. Well, I'm already working on it. That's pretty decent if you want to smelt them to get it. But for now, I'm going to get filters. I don't really use those, but I'll unlock them soon enough. And the next thing I want to unlock... I could make some of this early. Just to assist, but... I'll unlock those and just hold on. Yeah, I know you want me to set it up. Keep this power and stuff going so I can keep pressing forward. What was it wanting? It was wanting a thresher and 6 kindling string. So you're forcing me to craft. You're forcing me to use a thresher.
Task inbound. Thresher. Supply with resources to produce a variety of organic goods. Electrical power required.
Your thresher is up and powered. Good. Now, take some of the raw kindle vines you've been scooping up as you were harvesting plants and put them into the thresher.
Yep. Get that going so I can get these kindlings. I'll go ahead and craft me another one. I need to grab me some copper and stuff. Again, not really worried about making me a huge ass factory until I can, or even start on really making a good factory until I advance a little bit more. I'll probably stream some more tonight. Breathing room. Like I said, till I pretty much get back to the story with limited resources and stuff and unlock the rest of the trophies, I'll probably not stress about making me a super duper huge factory. Not this time anyway. I have pretty much all of Victor on my 50-hour playthrough just banked full. And a few other places just building stuff, yeah. Just keeping everything real. Going up to green drill and then trying to get pressing up to red, it takes a little bit extra effort, but just the whole 5 times on each of those makes it so worth it, because you pretty much drop down to the end of the game. But it takes a little bit more work, and hey, thanks for coming to view. But let's see, I got enough sticks. Yup. Go down there and advance. I need to make those processors. I think that's what the store wanted. Thanks for coming. Nice to see someone view me. And now it wants water mills, which I can't get yet until I get to hydro. And
new technologies and
those
recommended
things.
tasks available.
The tech tree is really opening up now, Breaker. Water wheels and mining charges are both going to be things I promise you won't know how you got.
Can't get them until I get to the
Cooling
next
systems will probably
floor,
help
though.
open up a lot of broken, overheated facility doors in the sector, too. And keep an eye out for those blue research core fragments.
Let's get all these markers red.
Local signal deciphered. CS1812. Report to production terminal Victor for triangulation. Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Narrow frequency.
Probably telling me to go down there and take the hidden elevator. Okay. Yep, that's looks like the hidden elevator. Quickly go through this and see. Yeah, there they are. Processing units, electric components, and plant matter frames. I can't make those. Just alright. Get this. I don't need that necessarily, but I'll go and take it.
Task inbound. Omni Seeker. Equipped to locate resources and other points of interest. Requires calibration of frequencies.
Oh, I can just craft them in my inventory. Alright, I'll craft someone going down this elevator and come back up here and open up the door for the blasting chargers. Oh. I missed one. I'll be right back on that.
A door in the floor.
How many did it need?
I don't ask you for much, Breaker,
10.
but I want those mining charges back at the warehouse. Don't forget that the processor unit you just made is exactly what we need to get through the door keeping us away from them.
Need more plant matter things. A lot, so I'm gonna have to go make some.
Warning. Armaments detected. Consult with range safety officer before proceeding with discharge of weaponry.
Weapons? On Calyx? To shoot at what? Rocks? Feels like we're headed a long way down. Deeper than anything about the expedition was supposed to be buried. Just so you know, I didn't come here to kill anybody or anything. And neither did you. Don't even think about it.
Boop. Yep. It's now on my tech tree. Go ahead and jump up here and scan this bottom stairs. Scan that. Go ahead and scan my way in.
Attention, this is a pre-recorded message from Major Noémie Laurent, cosine Mirage. Your attempt to acquire a laser pistol schematic has been automatically flagged in case you are mutineers or aliens or unhappy about whatever. By order of command, I'm supposed to tell you that all weapons manufactured in Sector Victor will be permanently configured for simulated combat only. I am presently engaged in critical research, but when my work is done and intersector traffic resumes, I am sure arrangements will be made to either forgive or shoot you. In the meantime, feel free to shoot each other as much as you want.
She seems nice. Hopefully,
Too
it
bad
isn't
on
just the three of us.
PSN. I'll never really get to actually use any of this. Ever, because PSN doesn't want to acknowledge the multiplayer. Because PSN doesn't want to register that this is a multiplayer game without user-generated content, even all of this is in the game. And I mean, it accepted Minecraft. Look at Minecraft. It is 100% user-generated. I don't know what the deal is. I think that's it. Here to be oh no. There we go. There's the 5 thick wall. And apparently those. There's this one really big wall at. Over here somewhere. Oh well. But oh yeah, scan 5 of those. Sadly, really wish they would update this already, or where they could. It's quite a disappointment. Because it says it's multiplayer everywhere, and then it's not. Time to leave here. I'll probably not use those. I gotta go get me more plant bits. Floor. I'm so used to having an actual, like, fair-sized base. I'll wait another 50 before I can no longer produce them. So start planters up. Guess I'm gonna go ahead and start up a couple of those. Go ahead and give you that drill bit.
Task inbound. Planter. Supply with seeds to rapidly reproduce fully grown flora. Electrical power required.
dokie. You have a fair bit, but you have ran out of... No, these aren't just producing fast enough. It's gonna give me more copper. Let's... It cannot. I can put some here temporary. I want you to produce only one of those. I will go ahead and make you have iron components. The whole reason why I'm doing that is so I can make purple drill bits, just a few of them, just to push me through this. Just gonna disable you. And then I'll turn you over into the other iron thing. Turn this to where I could get purple drill bits. Turn you to only purple drill bits. I can get bio bricks now. And I need to go set these purples down. It won't be for very long, and then I'll be picking those up just to have that one thing put them back down. Yep, that's active. Basic powder bricks. 500 limestone, and you turn them back into 125. That's not worth it. Able to be compressed. Yeah, I get the blue chevrons, which makes plant things, which means I can get infinite fuel. But I still have a shit ton. Now I need more ore, because my ore production has significantly fallen behind. Yeah, I know this ain't gonna produce enough for me to do too much with. Why don't I? You're already building. Go ahead and make me another one. Is my power keeping up? It's keeping, I guess. Barely, it's dipping. Oh yeah, I gotta refresh them. So, let's go ahead and change you into those. Okay, let's change you into some copper components. I need to grab some copper. Oh. You look like you're complete. You are. Made 100 something. Nope. And I want you to do iron frames now, because that's the thing I need for these two. Yep, iron frames. About to go to the second place and start a small bit on it up. Mine this out. Scan that real quick. I'm gonna put those on my toolbar. Okay, wait, there you are. Let's see what time it is. Only got about a half hour left in me. Okay. I'll come right back. I'm going to go see if I can't get some powers.
If placing those research cores by hand is getting tiresome, try looking at your tech tree for the core composer.
Task inbound. Vertical belts. Swap variant of existing conveyor belt technology to access and build vertically oriented conveyor belts. Task inbound. Hover pack. Increases standard altitude for enhanced planning and exploration.
These structures don't need weight supports, but pillars can be a smart way of connecting power vertically. You should find it easier than stacking up a bunch of power floors, at least.
Hover pack equipped. Jump twice to initiate liftoff. Jump while airborne to cancel. Jump again to hover. Hold jump for ascension to current maximum height.
Your stuff has places to go and machines to meet, Breaker. Keep building those conveyor belts.